Anything else? Great.
What is your method for? Could you explain, like, when you're doing the drift? What are you're doing it in decoupled, and so I'm decoupled as well. What are you thinking? What's your kind of like? What are the mechanics that you're applying to do the drift efficiently?
So this drift, and this is not really a problem so much in Atmo as it is in Zero G. Zero G has a lot to do with speed control. So the absolute first and foremost thing I'm thinking about when approaching that drift is how much speed can I control? Because I know what the capabilities of the P-72 are, and again, the amount of time you spend in this ship are going to determine, what you think about that. Can I pull out of a turn going 1,000 meters per second? Can I pull out of a turn going 800 meters per second? So I'm thinking about speed control, and I usually want to be around that range, right? Like 800 to 1,000 in this ship. This is one of the best ships there are for Zero G. So that's the first thing. I don't want to hit max speed, period. If I'm getting close to that, I need to make the adjustment, and usually the way to do that is boost. Depending on how accurate it is going to determine your time on this track. The closer you are to your absolute optimum speed in that turn, the better you're going to be. And that optimum speed changes on how far away you are from the donut, how wide your turn is, what your rotation is in relation to your TBI, whether or not you're going to use boost. So there's a lot of factors to consider there, but generally try to ballpark it to a certain speed you're comfortable with, and then use boost and rotation to mitigate how close you are. So I'm going to go ahead and take off, and we'll go into that donut, and we'll talk about it. Once you're in the donut, my second priority is keeping the turn as close as possible and mitigating G-forces. Here we go. I'm tricording, I'm watching my speed now. We're about 900 to 1,000. We're going to lay off. I'm going to start retroing and tricording in the opposite direction. Now I'm tricording into the turn, tightening up. There we go. No boost necessary here. Just going to keep it going. I'm tricording into this turn. Now I'm tricording in the opposite direction to keep myself away from the loop. Keep that going, keep that going, keep that going. I've got the G-stress, but I'm mitigating it through yaw right now. Going above the arm, diving in just by rotating my nose down. Coming up, rotating the nose up. Get ready for a boosted tricord for this 180. Going back to the donut, rotating the tricord to the left side. We're in, we're straight, watching my speed here. I know there's a hard turn coming up. I'm going to use retros because it's difficult to do this in this tunnel without hitting anything, but we're going to do it anyway. Here we go. So I'm tricording in the opposite direction to stop. We're going to hit boost at the apex of the turn. Coming back toward the donut drift. Watch my speed again. I don't want to go too fast. Going into Whammer's whip here. 900's good. Turning, 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 and boost. Tricord boost in the opposite direction once again. Trying to aim my, projected tricord area to where it's going to be. Mitigating G-forces by stopping thrusting there. Coming up to my hole here. Getting ready for the tricord out. Pulling up. Tricording out with a boost. The tricord all the way around the spine. Watching my G's here. We're going to lay off a bit. Yaw into this to mitigate. There's our lap. So I explained a lot of things that I'm doing automatically, and that's actually harder for me than just doing it. But you get the idea. As much as you can, try to adjust your vector with another tricord. The challenge, of course, is what is that going to do to my G-forces? What is that going to do to my vector? How am I going to control that? These are things that only come with practice. Once you get that down, once you understand the speed limitations of your ship and how you're able to control it, is when you are able to outmaneuver your opponent.